They are enjoying, Steve, a commanding lead.
Well, and it gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest, which is so critical during this grueling NBA season.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Now here's Johnson. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Ugly start to this second half, guys. They've missed all 4 of their shot attempts. I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Robinson. No good, unable to end this run.
That's 5 shots without a conversion. A very tough start coming out of the half.
LeBron James again from deep. James has got 60.
Boy, you can feel the confidence growing right now for this club at the offensive end.
Really an ideal time to have one of these runs after halftime, but before crunch time. They're setting themselves up for a great fourth quarter.
And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway. This is a fantastic run to start this second half.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Johnson outside. Passes it to Elliott. Out to Duncan. To the paint. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Elliott. 5 to shoot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Shumpert comes in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for James. Williams, he's checked in for San Antonio. Jackson comes in for Del Negro. Now, here is Irving. He's got 18. That one goes. Count.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Here's Johnson. The pass to Elliott. Shoots from 14. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 19-3 run. Irving, good.
Three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Robinson. San Antonio again missing. Irving drives in, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
This is outrageous. Every shot they're taking right now seems to be finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They are absolutely rolling.
And finished off by Robinson.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Irving for 3. And good on the basket. Book it. Irving's got 29 in the game.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 29 points, and he gets the bucket.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly one of the best passing big men in the league.
Robinson inside, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
You know, he may lack grace, but his length makes up for it. He can still throw it down now.
Well, you don't have to be a fantastic leaper when you're his size.
Well, it's too bad because with a little more athleticism, can you imagine how dangerous he'd be underneath the boards?
And San Antonio has possession. Johnson kicks to Jackson. Kicks it out to Johnson. The Spurs working the ball around now. Robinson misses.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Wasted no time on that one. 37 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, Kyrie Irving, he's starting to fill it up in bunches now.
Johnson attacking. The 11-footer. Here's Williams. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Irving's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's the bucket. Good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Now here's Johnson. He feeds it to Jackson. Here's Robinson. The dish to Williams. Elliott kicks to Johnson. Pass to Jackson. Johnson sends the screen for Jackson. On the wing, Johnson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Here's Shumpert. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cavaliers on top, running away with it. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
How about the creativity, guys? Terrific vision to pick out that pass and set up the basket.
Some serious creativity. And the Cavaliers with possession. Haywood is out there with Perkins. Then there's Harris. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Miller in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Williams. Outside, Davis.
Well, the old days of the dollar-for-dollar luxury tax are gone. The new, more punitive luxury tax really changing the way the league does business. Teams like the Knicks and the Lakers and the Celtics, high-revenue teams, they're not nearly as willing to go into that tax anymore. So it really has kind of leveled the playing field.
James checked in for the Cavaliers. Inside, out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Cleveland with the ball. From deep. Will Perdue grabs the miss.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it.
And Davis can't get it to go. This has been a one-sided affair.
Man, they've done a really nice job of extending their lead, Kevin.
From deep. They get the rebound. The feed to Miller. Harris dishes to James. Over Davis. And James gets it to go on the assist by Harris. 64 points for LeBron. Into Perdue. Back to Davis. Perdue with a screen on Perkins. And stolen by Perkins. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, it's Cleveland. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for Cleveland.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys. And all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. And they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Now, here is Miller. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. LeBron's got 4 points in the quarter. And here are the Spurs. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Haywood against Williams.
A lot of things get talked about with the NBA and the playoff structure. And, you know, there's been some mention about opening things up in the near future. One thought is to have more teams make it in and have a play-in round between the bottom teams.
Now, here is Haywood from outside the arc. And LeBron James with the three.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Williams missing again. Will Clark addressing playoff restructuring. We know now that 8 come in from the East and 8 teams, the top teams in the West. Another change being thrown around is just taking the top 16 teams from both conferences combined in seeding.
Don't like it. Don't like it. we tend to overreact when we have an aberration. It's fun. The Suns don't get in the playoffs with 48 wins and 2 or 3 Eastern Conference teams. Get in at sub 500, and now you want to shake it all up. I'm not for that. The top 8 in the West and the top 8 in the East make a lot of sense to me, because it would be a scheduling nightmare otherwise if you try to
keep it as is.
And in terms of trying to have a balanced schedule,
yes,
when you go to just the top 16 teams, it wouldn't work. Geographically, I just don't think it makes sense. We got to stay where we are.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Mike Miller.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, that's not really his game. I mean, he shouldn't be shooting the ball from out there.
Irving for 3. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 40 points.
It seems like they've given up far too many points from the three-point shot today. A lot of open looks out there.
I agree, Steve. The defensive rotations have been abysmal.
Now here is Davis. Purdue with a screen on Irving. Here's Person. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And here's Haywood. Irving from long range. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Third 3 in a row right there.
Adjustment time for the defense, guys.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. The Spurs making a switch here. Jackson's checked in.
17 seconds on the shot clock. 17. Spurs substitution. Jaren Jackson.
Here's Irving.
Well, jersey advertising, an idea that had been bandied about for a long while. Last season, in lieu of that, the league tested out advertising on the court apron for the first time, as well as a small ad on the top of the backboards. So the league, of course, always looking for new revenue streams.
And San Antonio has possession. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Nobody near Williams. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for Cleveland.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for LeBron. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
That's his first personal foul at the line for the Spurs.
The first one falls.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And here are the Cavaliers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Boy, he launched that one from way outside. Irving's got 52 points.
That's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Now, here is Irving. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
You know, offensively, his quarter has been perfect. Not a single missed shot. They got to keep riding him.
Williams kicks to Jackson. And stolen by Perkins. On its way from Irving for 2. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 56 points for Kyrie Irving.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
Throws it from deep. San Antonio with the rebound.
And this game is finally getting away from them.
Yep, it has gotten away. There's not really anything they can do now.
Feeds it to Williams. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And a wide open look for Irving. Off the mark. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.